In this video, I will show you how you can send the appointment confirmation email for specific TidyCal bookings automatically. So TidyCal is an amazing appointment scheduling software, and assume that you have scheduled an appointment, and now if anyone will book that appointment, I will show you how you can automatically send a booking confirmation email to the same person who has just booked an appointment with you. Want to learn how you can also automate this email sending process? Then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is the dashboard of TidyCal where lot of bookings are already created, and I want to create an automation using which I can send the appointment confirmation email, but those emails should not be sent for all these bookings. I want that my automation should work only for a specific booking. So how about I take the example of this particular booking? But to automate this whole email sending process, I will have to firstly build a connection in this TidyCal and this Gmail application, which I will do with the help of this automation and integration software Pabbly Connect. Yes, using this software, I am going to connect these two applications and going to automate my task. Okay, I'm an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in here. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow to your automation. Okay, so I have directly pasted the name as send appointment confirmation email for specific TidyCal bookings. Now it will ask you to select the folder, so I will be selecting this main workflow folder, so let me select the same. Now clicking on create, and after that you will find 2 boxes. So these boxes are called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happen in your first application, then automatically do this in your next application. Okay, so in this way you need to always choose your applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I want that whenever any new appointment booking is received in this TidyCal software, then automatically send a confirmation email, an appointment confirmation email to the same person using Gmail application. Okay, so that is why I have selected both the applications in this trigger and the action window. Okay, and now the idea here is I am going to connect these 2 applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let's first connect this TidyCal with Pabbly Connect and capture the appointment details here. So firstly I will be selecting the trigger event, that is this new booking, so I have selected the same. Now clicking on connect, then clicking on add a new connection, clicking on this button, and then you will have to provide the access of your TidyCal account. But because I am already logged in my TidyCal account, so instead of asking me for the access, it will directly ask me for the permission. Okay, so give me a second, wait for that. Alright, so here you can notice the authorization is successful and my TidyCal application is also connected with the Pabbly Connect. Now as soon as I click on this button, you will notice that it will fetch out the most recent appointment details here as a response. So in front of you, I will schedule one more appointment, and then I will click on that button once again, and you will see how the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly. Okay, so this is the booking for salon. How about I create an appointment? I book an appointment for 12th of December, and I'm selecting the timing as this 2 p.m. Now instead of adding the Pabbly Connect name, I will provide the name something like demo user. Yes, I am using the dummy details only because my objective is just to show you how automation can be created. So that is why I'm using the dummy data only, not the real data. Okay, adding the email address something like demo user pabblytunes.com, and here I will also add a dummy phone number, something like this. Okay, so I have added the same. Finally clicking on this book event button, and once the booking is confirmed, I'll come back to the dashboard and will click on this button once again, and you will see the Pabbly Connect dashboard will have the most recent appointment details. Okay, so here we have the same phone number. Firstly, I'm going to check the name and the email address of the person, whether the details are of the same appointment or not. Okay, give me a second. And here you can find the same email address and the same name of the person. That means the details are of the same appointment, of the recent appointment only, which I have just booked in front of you. We also have the start date of the meeting, start date of the appointment, but here you will notice a difference. Remember, we have scheduled the appointment for 2 p.m. but the timing of start date has been captured as this 8:30. So basically this particular timing has been captured into the UTC format, not into the local timing, that is Asia and Kolkata. So don't worry about that. I can convert this timing into the Asia Kolkata timing, and then only I will send the email. Now the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between TidyCal and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen? Every time someone will book an appointment which is scheduled in this TidyCal software, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect in every 10 minutes, because this trigger will check for the new data in 10 minutes. Basically the trigger here is the polling based, which is going to fetch the booking information in every 10 minutes, not immediately. Okay, so don't worry about that. If the emails are not getting sent in real time or instantly, you will just have to wait for at least 10 minutes. Now here we have an interesting twist. Currently we have connected TidyCal and Pabbly Connect. So now what will happen? Every time any new booking is received, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect, and in this way our automation will work for all these bookings which are scheduled in our TidyCal software. But I want that this automation should work for this specific booking only. For that I will have to apply a filter after this TidyCal step. Yes, filter is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can apply different kinds of conditions within your workflow, within your automation. Okay, and it is also free to use. I have selected the same. Now selecting the action event, that is filter values, clicking on connect, and it will be connected immediately. Now on which particular thing I'm going to apply the condition. Okay, so I'll show you the response of TidyCal once again, and here you will notice that we have also received the name of the booking, name of the appointment, that is booking for Salon. Okay, so what I can do is I will pick up this particular name and will apply the filter. If this field has the value as this, then only this automation should proceed further. Otherwise our automation should stop here only and it should not execute further. Now how my automation will decide whether it should proceed further or not? Alright, I'll show you everything. I'll show you how it will take the decision, how my automation will take the decision. But before that I will search for the same label, that is booking title. Okay, whenever this booking type title is actually equal to this booking for salon, this automation should trigger. Okay, now if I will click on this button, you will notice that the condition will be true. Why? Because this booking title is actually equal to this only, and that is why the condition is true. And yes, based on this condition response only, our automation will take the decision. If the condition is true, the automation will proceed further, but if the condition is false, it will stop here only. Okay, so based on the condition, our automation will take the decision. Let me now correct the name of this booking for salon, clicking on this button, and once again the condition will be true. Now whenever the condition is true, our automation will proceed further. So what should be the further step? So firstly I'm going to convert the timing of the appointment. Remember, we have got the same date, but the timing was not 2 p.m, it was 8:30 a.m. Okay, so how about we convert it with the help of date and time formatter feature. Okay, so I have selected the same, and again it is an interesting feature of Pabbly Connect, selecting the action event, that is format date with time zone, because yes, I want to perform the same. Clicking on this connect button, and in this way it will be connected immediately. Now it is asking to select the date which you would like to format. So I want to format which date, which we have got as a response of our trigger step. Okay, but the interesting thing here is I'm not going to manually copy this date and time again and again and paste below again and again for every new booking. I am going to map this date and time so that it will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time. And how mapping can be performed? You just need to click on your field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Let me select that data, and in this way it will be mapped. Okay, so repeating this thing once again, whatever the details you will map here will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time. And if you will specify any detail manually, that detail will remain same. Okay, so this is the difference in providing the values manually and via mapping. Now it is asking for the from format. Okay, so we have the from format as YYYY, then DDMM, and this THHMMSS along with this Z. So here you can find various from format, but according to our date the format will be the same. So I have selected the same. In to format you can select the format of your choice. Okay, so how about I select the date and time format, something like this, DDMMYY. Well, I also want the timing, so searching for the same. I think this is looking good. Okay, so how about I go with the same. In from time zone, because we are converting the UTC timing, so that is why it will be UTC only in the from time zone, and in the to time zone I will be searching for Asia Kolkata. Okay, so I have selected the same, clicking on this button save and send test request, waiting for the response, and here you can notice finally we have got the same timing for which we have scheduled the appointment. So in this way you can convert any kind of date with the date and time formatter feature. Okay, so in this way the third step of our automation is also done. Now moving further, finally I am going to send the appointment confirmation email to the very same person who has scheduled an appointment with us. So the application is already selected. Now selecting the action event, that is send email. Well, we have a single action event only. Now clicking on connect, then clicking on add new connection, clicking on this button, and then it will ask you the access of your Gmail account. So I want to send the emails using this account, so I have selected the same, clicking on this allow button, and in this way the authorization will be successful and my Gmail account will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. Okay, and the very first thing it is asking that to whom you want to send the email, basically the recipient email address. Okay, so before we provide the email, let me show you an interesting thing. You can forward the same email to multiple people also. Basically you just need to provide the email address separated via comma, but currently I am going to provide the email ID of the person who has scheduled an appointment with us, and again I'm not going to manually copy that email. I am going to map that email, so searching for the same. Alright, so I have added the same, but you must be thinking that this is a dummy email address, so how email will be sent? Well, don't worry, I will replace this dummy email with my genuine email address before I click on the final button. Okay, asking for CC, BCC, well it is not mandatory, so I'm leaving it blank. Asking for the sender name, so how about I provide some random name, something like ABC Salon Team. Okay, ABC Salon Team. I think this sender name is looking good. Asking for the subject line, so I will be providing something like appointment is confirmed, and along with that I also want the name of the person should appear, so again I am going to map the person name. That was something related to demo. Alright, so I have mapped the same, but it has got mapped at the incorrect place, so I will have to delete it. Give me a second, let me map the same once again. Alright, so I have mapped the name at the correct place. Let me also place a comma. Demo user appointment is confirmed and this exclamatory sign. Okay, give me a second. Let me add the same exclamatory sign. Okay, asking for the reply to, again it is not mandatory, so currently I'm leaving it blank. You can fill the details as per your requirement. Email content type, well, if you want to send the email with lot of formatting, go with HTML, and you can also watch that tutorial on how to create the HTML email, but currently I'm going with the same, that is plain text email. Asking for the email content, basically what email you want to send to the person who has scheduled an appointment with you. Well, I have already prepared a basic email content, so how about I directly copy and paste the same, and now I am going to do the basic formatting. And after this hello, again I want that the name of the person should appear automatically, so I have mapped it, placing a comma, your appointment for, and after this dash I am going to provide the name of the appointment. So give me a second, let me delete the same, and searching for the name of the title, basically name of the appointment. Alright, it is mapped. Your appointment for booking for salon has been scheduled on date and time. Yes, in place of this date and time you can also provide the date. Give me a second. Alright, so deleting this data and searching for my start date. Well, I'm not going to provide the date and time from this TidyCal step response. Remember, we have converted the date and time and we have got the correct timing. So I have mapped it successfully. Please arrive 15 minutes before the appointment. Thank you. And I think my email is looking good. Alright, so everything is looking fine. And if you have any file or attachment to share, you can also provide the link here. But before I click on this button, firstly I'm going to replace this dummy email address with my genuine email address, and then I'll show you how a confirmation email will be received here automatically. Okay, so give me a second. So I have provided my email, clicking on this button, save and send test request, waiting for the response, and it is saying the email has been sent. Coming back to the dashboard, coming back to my Gmail account, and did you notice the email is arrived and it is the same subject line, that is demo user appointment is confirmed. Even the sender name is also same. Hello demo user, your appointment for booking for salon has been scheduled on this specific date and time. Please arrive 15 minutes before the appointment. Thank you. And I forgot to add some company name. Don't worry about that. You can customize the email as per your requirement. You can design the email as per your requirement. Okay. And currently I have added this date and timing into the single line only. But assume that just in case you want to provide these details separately, so you can also do the same. Before your Gmail step, click on this plus icon and search for the text formatter, using which you can easily split your date and time. Let me give you a quick overview that how you can split your text in your workflows. Within your workflow, in the action event, go with the split text option, click on connect and it will be connected immediately. Simply provide the text which you would like to split. Okay, so give me a second, let me provide the same, and now it will ask you the separator. So here I want that my text should be separated by this blank space, and for the blank space you will have to copy and paste the same thing. And in the same segment, in this segment basically I want all the details, so I have added the same. Clicking on this button and you will notice in the response we will receive the same date and timing, that too separately. Okay, so now I can easily map this date and time in this email. Okay, give me a second, how I'm going to do that. Alright, so this is my email. Your appointment for booking for salon has been scheduled on this date, and after this date I'm going to map the recent date. Remember, we have just received this date from this text formatter step. Alright, so I have mapped it successfully, and now I will also map the timing but separately. Okay, so let me map the timing of the appointment also, and here we have the appointment, that is 2, and after that I will give a space and will also map this PM. Okay, clicking on this button once again and will check the email once again. Okay, waiting for the response. Yes, the response is received. Going back and refreshing it. And one more email is arrived, and this time this email consists of this date and time separately. Okay, so in this way, with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can automate the process of sending the appointment confirmation emails from TidyCal software automatically. Yes, every time a new booking is arrived, firstly our automation is going to check whether the booking is for the same appointment or it is for different appointment. If my automation will find out that booking is from the same appointment, from same booking, in such case it will proceed further, and firstly it is going to convert that date and timing and going to split that date and timing, and in this way the mail will be composed and sent automatically. Just in case if you want to access this 5-step automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my automation workflow into the description box. So click on this link, sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. And once this automation is ready, after that you can even close Pabbly Connect and sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Make sure that your automation should be enabled, not disabled. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.